Hi, here is the bag for a video tutorial about installing e-ticket support on 000webhost. So, we'll open 000webhost, and so you should start by making an account by clicking the sign in button. Then fill out your stuff. Then, when this is done, you'll get to the member area where you'll sign in. Right here, put your stuff, so on and so forth, with the CAPTCHA thingy. Well, when this is done, you'll get to here, your control panel. And also, you'll have defined your domain name. When this is done, you'll open another window, or let's say this one, for knowing your information for your FTP. Either use clients, or also, you have to change your password. Then use either FileZilla or any other thing. I use FileZilla. Then, you fill in your stuff, and then you connect. You'll have to put all your stuff in the public HTML folder. Okay, we go back here, then go to MySQL for creating a database. I'm gonna call it eticket, and the same thing with the actual username. I'm gonna pause here for the password. Okay, now we have done it. We have our user, server, host, and database name. When all this is done, you go back. You go to your control panel again. Go down to your FTP details. No. Oh yeah. You go download eticket support. So, oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna open. Let's say, damn, not again. Sorry for this. As you can see, it's not the direct folder. You have to get in the first folder and then select all the things that you have in said folder to put them in the public HTML folder on your FTP directory. Sorry, there's a little poor video editing here. So, when everything is transferred, should be a while. I'm sorry for the wait. I should have cut this in the video. Just skip ahead. See, okay, there we are. So, you get down, you see that there is a install folder. And since we are in, let's say, something that's PHP, you just have to access the folder to, oh, by the way, this is the little support thingy about the email and stuff. But that's it. So when you'll want to access a certain folder or a certain page .php, you just have to type in the path with your domain name on the address bar. This is the procedure to make the mail work. Actually, I'm gonna well, that's it. I had a little trouble for putting it in because I have a it's not localhost, so the first type of mail doesn't work. I tried SMTP server and still doesn't work. So that's why you have to put the last one, which is, I think it's PHP mail. So we'll begin the install right here, since we've got all the rest of our stuff ready. Click OK. That's normal. Then you just have to go back to your FTP folder and change the setting.default.php to settings.default. And like this. Oh, by the way, it's the voice is actually after the video. It's in post recording, so that's why maybe sometimes it's a little off. So at last we will succeed. Good. Settings done. Okay, so then we reload this page. Yes, yada yada yada. Get to the database information. So you go back to your control panel. Get your user, your database name, and your server for your database. Then fill out the information on the eticket installer. By the way, if you didn't see quite well, to get the installer started, you just have to put in the address bar -install and you'll get to the installer. Okay, that's gonna be done. No, by the way, still video editing. Password. Okay, that is good. So then lots of information is going to be already, let's say, pre-written there, which is quite nice. You just got to add a few things, and then you should be all right. By the way, with 000webhost, you can also make email addresses that work quite well with it. See, I'm using one I've made with 000webhost, which is actually pretty nice for testing. And I'm not into production yet because I known some small issues with 000webhost, but it's great for testing, and it has so much stuff. It is really easy. As you can see, you got everything, and it's very simple. It's a point and click, and really easy. So if you're going to do some company production, it can be nice too, but just know this issue that sometimes 000webhost has bad support. So you fill in your FTP information, and so when it is done, you finish your installation. And by the way, all those errors are normal. What you have to do is, well, technically he's trying to delete the install folder, but since he doesn't have the privileges, if I'm not mistaken, he cannot on his own. And so what we will do, well, also you can verify if your installation has been successfully installed, So that's it. When it is done, you go back to your FTP client. Again, in our case, oh yeah. And so that's it. You see the fatal error. You can't access the site anyways unless you you delete the install folder, like this. And so when it is done, you'll see that you'll be able to access your eticket website. One last thing to do, you need to access the admin page to make sure that you have the good email, let's say, mode. And get in, go to preferences. Oh, by the way, yeah, put in attachments. Well, if your company wishes to, it's usually useful to put in photos and stuff. But by the way, be careful with the default types. Delete all that .zip and everything, because you could get some really nasty shit. So remove all that .zip, .mp3, and .xls, because XLS, if I remember well, is a Excel file, and sometimes you can hide code in there and so on. So you're better off just, removing it. Then you put a CAPTCHA if you wish to. Then, like I said, you switch to the last one, which is PHP mail. The rest of the information only has to be completed if you want to use SMTP server. I tried and did not succeed, and finally found that this way was much easier. You save your stuff, save the changes. Oh, by the way, yeah, you have to save like each and individual panel. So we're gonna remove the types again, and be sure that's okay. That's good. The rest of the thing seems good. I think no, okay, that was good. Then okay, see, this is my mailbox for the support ticket thingy. So we're gonna open a to the, let's say, the main support page to actually open our, well, a new ticket. Fake name. Well, I mean fake address. Well, no, not fake address. Real address. And yada. Well, finally, I'm just gonna, going to go copy paste this to be sure. And no, wrong one again. Ah, good. Ah, jeez, come on. Good. So, fake name, fake phone, fake subject, and yeah, again, open the ticket. Here we are. We have made a new ticket. And so we update our mail, and we've got a new email. Everything works. Thank you for listening to this video about installing eticket on 000webhost. To next time.